Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honor to greet the closing of ECLAC's 39th session. I am pleased to reiterate the commitment of the United Nations to Latin America and the Caribbean, and to extend a warm welcome to José Manuel Salazar, the new Executive Secretary of ECLAC. I also congratulate Argentina and Minister Cafero on taking the chairmanship of ECLAC. Latin America and the Caribbean counts on Argentina's leadership and continued commitment to multilateralism to advance the region's priorities. Your discussions this week have signaled the importance of sustainable development for improving well-being and livelihoods across Latin America and the Caribbean. ECLAC's thought leadership and convening power are essential for providing concrete solutions and policy action for advancing sustainable and equitable progress in the region. Social and economic policies must be put forward to address the structural inequalities across the region, which have increased due to the current food and fuel crises, along with a higher cost of living. Strategic approaches to public spending are required to address the acute needs resulting from the current situation and to build a foundation for sustainable and inclusive development in the medium and in the long term. Several strategic sectors have been identified across the digital economy, the circular economy, research and development, and clean energy. This is key to help boost economic growth and reset the course for achieving the SDGs. At the same time, attention should be given to gaps in social protection and infrastructure resilience to mitigate and adapt to the impacts of climate change. Measures must drive a new path of development in the region, advancing gender equality, empowering women in the labor force, and ending violence against women and children, notably within our households. As the world faces the consequences of climate change, including droughts, floods, wildfires, and other natural disasters, Latin America and the Caribbean will need to implement strategies to achieve carbon neutrality as well as climate resilience and adaptation. This will require investment to stimulate the adoption of new technical changes, as well as policy reform in energy systems, protecting biodiversity and maritime species, and addressing water-related crises. We must also recognize the region's rich natural resources and biological diversity, which can help cushion the impact of the current food, energy, finance, and cost of living challenges that the region faces along with the rest of the world. It will be important to use these resources wisely to counter slow growth and widening social and economic gaps. Renewed forms of cooperation will be needed to mobilize sustainable investments and to build national and regional capacities. ECLAC can count on the continued support of the United Nations system in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals in Latin America and the Caribbean. Thank you.